floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Do it! Fearless.
We did it, people. We did it. We're there. So I've spent a lot of time just kind of hanging out here. One, waiting for the storms to pass, which I sat through enough until the asteroids started falling, and then it was like getting super late. So then I just kind of logged off, and I figured I'd pick it up in the next day. The next day I loaded up the game, and they weren't falling anymore. So I kind of skipped those 200 meteor showers. Oh bother. Oh well, but I did hang out over here a lot anyway, just kind of staring at my butterflies because because I had to wait for the terraformation to happen here. Okay, so we reached the fish stage now. This is prior to the fish and drone update coming out, which when this video releases, it probably will be out by now, but this recording is happening before then, which means we are at 500 TTI for the terraformation index. Kind of crazy. The next stage is the amphibian stage, and according to the wiki, there isn't anything after that, but to reach that, I'm going to have to reach like 80 PTI or something. Like, it's a stupid high amount. I'm probably never going to reach there, even if I go even more nuts than what I am, which I could. But I am noticing that the game is getting a little choppy the more I progress. Probably because of all the massive farms and stuff that I got around, and all the stuff doing all the terraformation and the bunch of beehives. So I think what would be best to prepare for the fish and drone update that is, like I said, probably already out by the time you're seeing this, is if I started fresh on a new planet. I kind of want to do that. But I'm not quite done with this planet yet because I don't have a place to just sit back, relax, and wait for Sentinel Corps to come and pick me up other than my main base. But that's more scientific, whatever. I need a nice, cozy retirement home to move into. Oh yeah, well I've been sitting here waiting for the terraformation to do its thing. I was out here at the Everything Mine, which is why this was in the intro, by the way, in case you're wondering. I've added a few more tier 5 heaters to this setup here. I added an entirely new tower, the same size as the other one. I completely forgot, and I just noticed this now, because I just saw the little end of it here, to finish the supports on the back side of that. It's still standing though, so oh well. And I was starting on a third tower there as well, because I was really trying to help the terraformation go, because it was taking days. It was taking days to do the terraformation. Ugh. So much time just sitting around watching YouTube, doing some editing, all that fun jazz with this in the background. Every time I heard the little bleep saying that I was about to die, I quickly hopped on and ate some food and drank some water and stuff. But I also added, let me fly around here, more drills. You can just see them going back there into the distance. I added like, I think it was like 60 some more drills. I added enough heaters and drills to the point where I actually ran out of power. I had to go add another line of those fusion generators on the tower of power because I ran out of power. All that power used. It's got to be incredible. Oh, also, once the fish and drone update comes out, this Everything Mine will be completely obsolete because these tier 3 drills will no longer, or these tier 3 ore extractors will no longer pull ore from anywhere anymore. They'll have to be put back in their specific locations, which I spent hours decommissioning those locations, and it's really disheartening knowing that I have to just go right back. I kind of like my Everything Mine. This is like end game stuff. I kind of like the way it is, but that's what the way that the game is going. So another reason why I feel like it's time to start fresh is because I just don't want to undo all this again. I just got this place set up. I love it. And it is getting a little choppy even back here at the main base. So like I said, the world is basically terraformed and ready for civilizations as far as the game has been developed, and then some. It's actually, like I said, they don't have the fish stage developed. That's where I'm at right now. It's the fish stage, but they don't have it developed yet. I also know that I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm breaking the game, because when you look at this, the consumption of energy right here is starting to cross over into the word consumption. So I'm thinking that I'm using. I don't think they ever planned on people doing this much terraformation. But I mean, I could keep going. But all it would be to get to another stage that's not developed yet. But if you look, I did have to add more nuclear fusion generators, so we still have 17,000 kilowatts per hour of energy going that we can use for my retirement home. I will probably not use that much for this, because this is supposed to be chill, relax, a place to just calmly sit back, maybe do some fishing, and relax, and not have to worry about anything until Sentinel Corp shows up. And if they never show up, at least I have a nice place to live until the day I die. The nuclear base. Man, I spent a lot of time out here too. Had to get those nuclear power plants up and running, you know. But what we're going to do is we're going to find a place for my retirement home, and it's a place that I've been setting aside because I always envisioned myself coming here at the end of it all just to relax and sit around and just do nothing, and that is the ring over there. Let's head over there and start putting down a platform someplace. This is actually kind of a nice place right here too. I kind of like this, how this filled up with water. But let's get over there, and we're going to start setting down a foundation to kind of build my retirement home on. Alright, there's actually like a little island right underneath the ring. I don't know if there's any better place other than that. This place already has some trees and stuff growing on it that I didn't place. These were just natural trees that were growing. And I'm thinking like this place right here, this island underneath the ring. I mean, I'll still get plenty of sun. The ring won't block the sun completely. I mean, there's a shadow obviously back here, but that's fine. I'm going to be basically sunbathing out here. So I think I'm going to get to work putting down a big platform here, something that we can use as kind of like a deck to kind of lay out on and relax, maybe do some fishing off of, maybe just sit around and eat lunch, put down some farms, all that fun jazz. But first it's going to start with a nice big platform for us to build this house. This is going to be a house. This isn't actually a scientific lab. This is a house that we're building. Got to first put down a foundation though. Voila! We have a gigantic platform here that we can build on now. Now this is going to be my home, so I want to have a lot of space that I can kind of stretch out, relax. I don't really want to be dealing with too much science stuff, so this is all about the aesthetics of it all. So, like, in front here, I kind of want to have a nice porch, like a dock, sort of, so to speak, like hanging over the water here, so I can look down at all the fishies that are not quite implemented in the game at the time of this recording. As well as over here, it's going to stretch on as well. Now that the teleporter and stuff will be moved, stuff locker will be moved, all this stuff, you know. But it's going to have a railing on it, kind of going around here. But then the rest of this, what are we going to do? Now I'm thinking, obviously the big rooms are going to be a must, because I want to be able to have enough space to really kind of stretch out and spread out. But I'm thinking about putting a couple of them down here, maybe even like 4 of them, and then maybe splitting them up with like divider walls. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta think about this a little bit. And I want to have a second floor that kind of hangs over, and then on the underside of down underneath it there is where I want to put like a couple of beehives, tier 1 beehives. Nothing that's going to lag the game crazy. Just enough to generate food while I'm out here. And then, you know, maybe some outdoor farms on this side. And then, of course, the dock is all about just relaxing. Going to put maybe a couch out here and just chilling and relaxing. So let me get to work on putting down some of these large living compartments right here, the big living compartments, and see if I can't stack them, kind of like one here and then staggered to the side, hanging over one over there. Okay, ta-da! There it is. There's my there's my retirement home. Like I said, there's like a piece over here, and then there's a piece hanging over on the other side. I even got these supports put in to hold it up in place, so that we can do some fun stuff underneath here as well, placing whatever we might need. It's actually a total of 4 large living compartments on the top floor and 4 on the bottom as well. There's even some single living compartments here, kind of making like a vestibule, I guess, an entranceway for this place right here. Gives me a ton of space to decorate. There's a lot of potential here for what I can do. I already have the ladder put in over here, so we can go on up top here to the second floor, which also has a ton of space to work with. So I'm gonna definitely enjoy decorating out this place. I already added some windows in here so we can see out and overlook like the you know, the trees growing and stuff. We are going to have to get to work on putting in some actual trees, not just funguses, not just mushrooms, but some actual trees on the other side of the lake there to give myself a really nice view. But for right now, I'm just going to be adding in a couple of windows, putting up some divider walls, and starting to kind of map this thing out, or kind of figure this out in my head, where I'm going to put like my bedroom and stuff. I can't even find the ladder down. There it is. Figure out where I'm going to put my bedroom, other entrances to the building, because I don't just want to have it be one, and figure out all that jazz. How do I get out of this place? There we go. It's like the back rooms in here. Okay, after a whole lot of work, I got this. Now, we set up a little, like, storage shack over here. Now, this will be for any extra material. I'll get a whole bunch of more lockers, actually, in here. A little something to store some of the, you know, extra bulk stuff. Mainly food, I'm thinking, storage, and stuff from the farms. Because I do intend on putting, you know, a few farms out here as well. Because, obviously, I'm going to be living out here from here on out. As far as water, we got plenty of that. We just go down the dock and we just drink it right out of the lake. So, we're good there. I don't really need water bottles or anything like that, because once I have things set up, I'm just going to be living out here. This is not a science lab. This is a comfort place. So once you go inside, we got our teleporter to get back to the main base, should we need it, right there. We go on inside, and to the right we have the entranceway to the top floor, as well as the back entrance to the building here. So leads us out to this nice rest area out here. I got all the railings put in and everything. A lot of space to put down a lot of farms. It is getting choppy, though. Like, every time I turn back towards the main base, it starts getting a little choppy. This area right here, I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I don't know, just a little comfort home, probably. And this area that is connected right here, I'm thinking about turning this all into, like, a big lounge. Lounge, or maybe just kind of a huge lobby. Something like that, I'm not too sure. And then over here we also have the nice view of the lake and the wreckage that's here, as well as some of the trees. Kind of a nice little walkway right here. I'm not going to really do anything too fancy here, other than maybe add some couches and maybe a plant. But then when we go upstairs, this is where my bedroom's going to be. So the bedroom, another windstorm happening right now, but the bedroom itself, I'm thinking, is going to be these two compartments right here. Nice big open area. We're going to put a big double bed in here. I'm going to have this sweet view over here. Not to mention the view going out the front of the building here. Yeah. And then here's another place where I got to figure out what to do. This might be my office, to be honest. Like, I'm still going to have the terraformation stuff here. I'm still going to have some monitors and whatnot for monitoring progress on the base, or on the planet. You know, put maybe the screens up right here or something. Yeah, this will be my office most likely. And then right here, we're back to the entrances. I also added this door over here and a little side. Well, you can't really see anything right now because of the sandstorm going on. All this terraformation, and there's still sandstorms. But this will be a little walkway out here to the top part of the first floor, and then I'm going to probably put maybe a farm or something out here, or maybe some couches, just another place to kind of come and relax. But I have to do some serious decorating now. Like, I need to go. I guess maybe we'll start with the big room up here. We'll start with the bedroom. And we'll see what we can decorate and get down here to make this look all nice and fancy. Okay, what do you guys think? Fancy, eh? Bedroom. This is where I'm going to probably be spending most of my nights sleeping. Got this nice, beautiful view right out front here. And I got some nice little plants and some flowers put in here. Places to just kind of sit and relax. I also got a little desk area set up here where I can work on anything that I might want to here. A little chair to roll around back and forth as well. And, of course, a screen to check for messages. Haven't really gotten any messages since Riley sent me this one. And Sentinel Corp sent me that one a long time ago. Yeah, haven't really gotten any more messages since then. But we're here, we're getting messages. I do have an antenna on top of the base now so that we can get those. Nice little place to sit down here and actually enjoy the view. Maybe have some lunch and just relax. Nice, cozy, zen-like. I like it. Okay, so that's comfy. Now, I have to decorate the rest of this place, but this is the bedroom. Okay, from the bedroom then, if we go over here, this will lead into the office. Now, the office isn't super decorated because it's not supposed to be. This is all business here, okay? This is where we're at, which, by the way, we're at 0.02% of the way to the amphibian stage just by building this place so far. But we got all the monitors in here that we would want. We have the message monitor over here, so I didn't add that. But so we have everything that we would need to monitor the terraformation of the planet still here. It's just none of the science stuff is actually here. We have a couch just to sit down and relax on a little bit if we need to just sit there and rest our eyes from staring at the monitors. A little bit of storage, nice little plant here in the corner too, and a display case, which I haven't moved anything over. I actually added a display case in the bedroom as well over there. I haven't moved anything onto it yet. I'll probably put like some effigies and stuff like that on there. But this is the office. So I still have the rest of the top floor to decorate, and there's still farms to move in. There's still plenty to do over here to make this thing livable. Okay, I think I might have the top floor completely finished at this point. We got some butterflies added in on the walls over there. We got the effigies put in on the display case and stuff, including in here. I also made this crafting station here because this is, after all, the one science room in this building. So it helped to be able to craft some things here. Put all the effigies in the display case. We got it all down. And then these two rooms over here are just kind of basic bare bones, like nothing much changed. I added a couch and a little plant in the corner on that one, as well as a couple of butterflies on the wall and a little seating area in the corner over here. Nothing too fancy. This is mainly, I just needed this just because I wanted some space. I just wanted to be able to stretch my legs a little bit. And also the door leading out here, instead of putting a farm up here, I just decided to put a simple table and chair. Something where I can just sit, eat lunch, enjoy the outdoor air, just relax. You know, nothing too stressful. There's bugs everywhere, of course, but that's just this planet. Hello, ugly. All right, so now we have to move on to the downstairs area and decorate this up, because this is a whole lot of empty space here at the moment. I actually don't even know what I'm going to do with all this. This will probably be very similar to the top floor of this section right here, so we have some places to sit down and look out, as well as some nice decorative, like, kind of seating areas in these rooms as well. And then I think it's on to moving on to, like, the outdoors area. Actually, you know what? We should probably focus on doing the farms first, because I'm going to have an auto crafter out here to generate food. I still want to make food automatically. I'll probably put the beehives right here. I'm only going to put, like, 2, maybe. Probably 2. Probably get a drink of water, too, before I die. It would be kind of unfortunate to make it this far and then die now. Oh, actually, no. The beehives... The autocrafter, unless I can fit it into this room right here, that's too far away for the beehives to be auto-crafting anything. Huh. Where am I going to put these things? Actually, hold on. I got an idea. Maybe I'll put the beehives around the backside, like right here. And then, yeah, that room I'll make my kitchen. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Let me go get some stuff, and we're going to put down some beehives, and then we're going to pretty up the kitchen. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, this is a pretty clean room. There's nothing really fancy about it. I still have to put a flower in here. I kind of forgot about that because I'm a big old da-da-da. But we got over here, we got some place for food. We got some beans growing right now in there. We also have some beans outside now. I was going to put the beehives out there, but I just noticed when I went to go place them that you can't actually place those on platforms. However, we have our auto crafter here, and it is crafting superfood because it is detecting 2 beehives. Where are they? They're in the ground. They're underneath here. Well, they're not in the ground. They're underneath the floor, though. So let's step outside real quick, and you can probably see them then. So you can kind of maybe see them down there, a little red. I don't know. They're underneath here, basically. You get underwater. Maybe you can. Yeah, they're right there. They're right there. Okay. I had to place them actually on the ground so that they would actually, that's the only place where you can place them actually. Yeah, but we have to, but they are within range of the auto crafter where they're at there. Now we have those nice clean countertops placed over there because, if you're going to be prepping food, you're going to want to have a lot of places to prep them. You definitely don't want things like these ugly bugs crawling around all over the place. Whatever, it's going to be there forever. I can't stop the larvae from spawning in here. They're everywhere, but you can see some of the bees have gotten in here too. It's just part of the game. They just kind of are creeping through the floor. Plenty of storage for extra food. This thing will start making superfood like this right here over time. It's not going to make it super fast, but I also don't eat it super fast, so it fills up my hunger bar basically full. All right, but now that place is done, and once I move the flower in there, we got to get around to decorating up these places. This is more like the living room kind of area right here, these 2 rooms right here. Probably similar to the floors above it right here, where as soon as you go up the ladder, you're in this like area where it's just kind of a nice little... Not super over-decorated, nothing. It's just kind of a nice, spacious area for me to just relax in. And I think that's all I got to do down there then. Yeah, all right, let's get to doing some more building. Okay, I think it's done. Welcome to Planet Boobless Cribs here, all right? This is my new house, my new pad. That's where I'm going to be living. Now, I didn't go too crazy on the decorations down here because I do want to keep this very spacious, okay? I don't want to, like, cramp myself in here. In fact, this room, I didn't even do anything to it. I like the fact that it's open and kind of industrial. It allows me to get up and down to the next floor very easily, very quickly, no problem. But then on the bottom floor here, we do have a nice little setup here where I can sit, relax. Everything about this house here is about relaxing and just staring out the window at the world terraforming around me. But we got some nice plants set up in the corners here. A little table for me to put my drink down or whatever I'm doing. We also got the little desk right here with a plant next to it, of course, and we got our little butterfly right there on the wall. I think I added a couple butterflies, yeah, right there as well too. Don't mind the bees. Don't mind the bees. All right, so you can also come and park it down here and just relax. I have a display case here with all of the rocks, the original base metal rocks minus the super alloy. But if you combine all those, you get super alloy. They're all on display right here, just so I can remember kind of where it all began. It began by collecting these 6 rocks. That's how all this started. And then, of course, another little couch right there, and another little viewing area. I did add windows on this floor and on the top floor too, the second floor, so that you can see up into the sky. You can see the ring going overhead. I think that's kind of cool. But then another nice little place to sit and relax and enjoy and watch the world spin. And then, of course, we're here in the kitchen, which I should probably grab a bite to eat. That's actually working really well. It's making food pretty quickly. I can probably empty out the rest of it too. Ooh, look at that! I just made one right there. Empty out the rest of it too. I've been stashing it away over here. So yeah, we're doing good on food. We're doing good on food, and of course, water. We just go out and just drink out of the lake. So we're good. Food is done. Comfort level is done. Plants are all planted here. Everything's good. The only thing left to do is to pretty up the shoreline a little bit, probably in this direction. I guess we do have windows out the back too. Yeah, like right here and in that direction. So I'm going to need to go make a couple of, what are these things? The tier 3 tree spreaders, so we can get them kind of dotting. I'm thinking really only like 2 per side of the lake will do it, because they have a little bit of a range to them. Yeah, I'm thinking like 2 per side, so I need 4 of them. I'm gonna put those down on either side over here, and then that'll give me a nice look. I might want to throw at least one on either side too. Okay, 6. We're gonna make 6 of them. 6 of them. Let me go grab some supplies. Okay, I've got almost everything to place all 6. I'm short 1 super alloy because my inventory can't hold it, but that's okay. I'll fit that in there some way or another. Let's go ahead and start placing these things down. I'm gonna try to put them back a little bit farther. That way we don't have trees like right up in our face. So let's put one down there, and we're gonna go around and we're gonna spread out the other 5. Okay, all of them have been placed. Now the real question, it's really dark out here. The real question is what kind of trees am I gonna put in there? I have to go look and see which kind of plants I even have left available. I don't want to put mushrooms out here. I don't want to put mushrooms out here. I want to keep some leafy green stuff going on over here. So let's get back and let's see what we got. Okay, so leafy green. Okay, that would work. That would work really good, actually. And I could probably make a few of those because I think I have these seed chengas. I think I have a whole bunch of them still. That would also work as well. Basically, any of these bottom ones would work. Everything except for the mushrooms would basically work great. But I'm thinking these guys actually would work good because they kind of look like the trees that are already out there. So it kind of would blend in. It wouldn't stick out, which I kind of like the idea of. So let's make 6 of these. The heck's going on there? It's like freaking out a little bit, but okay, I guess it made it there in the end. We got it. Sweet. Okay, let's go grab the other 5. They should be done. They're all brewing up over here. There we go. And go get these things placed out there and watch them grow. Alrighty, guys, there it is. The trees are almost completely fully grown. They still got a little bit to go, but they're basically there. They're just going to be a little bit taller, and that's about it. But the trees came in. They look a lot nicer than just a barren desert around here. Makes it look kind of like this is almost like borderline a jungle. It's getting it's getting there, actually. But this is my retirement home. This is where I'm going to be spending the rest of my days waiting for Sentinel Corps to come and pick me up. I've terraformed your planet. There's nothing left for me to do. So, come get me. I'm done. Alrighty, guys. I think that this is going to probably wrap everything up. It's going to wrap the whole thing up. This is going to wrap the whole series up. Whew. If you guys did enjoy it, though, please be sure to smash that like button. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this series. I'll probably be back. Okay, we're going to do a season 2. We're going to do a season 2. So this is not the end of Planet Crafter. This is just the beginning. But there's going to be an update by the time the next time I do another episode, like in the next season. So I'll have a lot of new stuff to kind of play around with. But man, we did good. We did good this season. This planet is ready to go. All of the work, man. Just thinking back to the beginning of it all. Oh, man. Didn't die. That's kind of impressive. I would do a hardcore series, but I mean, every time I do a hardcore series, I end up dying, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it casual. We went up 0.04% of the way to the amphibian stage, though. High five, everybody. Good job. Proud of you all. Alright, the amphibian stage, there's nothing after that as of this moment. No, they're still working on the game, so it's still more stuff to come out. And I don't think I'm really supposed to reach the fish stage. I don't think the developers planned on people reaching the fish stage, but I did it anyway. I guess it's not impossible, obviously. I mean, look, I did it. I mean, by adding those trees, we did add like another 100,000 or 100 million ppq per second to the oxygen. Go us. So, alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up with a little montage of all the nice locations around here. You can even see our heated towers and the everything mine a little bit in the distance from here. But we'll wrap this up with a little montage of all the nice, fun locations around here. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. And I will see you guys in another season. Peace out from Planet Boobless. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.